everything about me physically is perfect, and I think this is so important for everybody, like everyone, to start to feel this way about themselves. Tall, short, slim, fat, dark, light-skinned, man, woman, any way you are, you just have to become so happy about who you are, what you look like. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ifeoma Nwobu. If you're just watching for the very first time, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel, share, like this video, comment, and tell your friends, about me. So this video is basically a more formal introduction of myself, who I am, things I like, and just to give a little insight to my personality. So I would be answering a few questions that I compiled from my social media, and I would just answer them, and yeah, so Ifbnw stands for Ifeoma Nwobu. So obviously I took the first two letters from my first name and my surname, and the first letter from my middle name, so Ifbnw. I'm a fashion model, predominantly a fashion entrepreneur, and I'm also a fashion enthusiast and a fashion influencer to some people. These are things I do so far. As I grow, as I evolve, I would continue to update you guys. I think this is a question that a lot of people have asked me, and I don't think it would be fair to squeeze in such an extensive conversation or topic into this very, very brief video. So if you want to know how I became a model, and if you also want to know how you can become a model in Nigeria, then you should probably subscribe to this channel and tell your friends, so that when I tell that story, you'd be the first to know about it. Okay, physically is everything. Like, everything about me physically is perfect, so I can't choose one. But on the inside, I think I am a very patient person. I think I'm also kind. I think I'm tolerant and understanding of other people. My phone is number one. Number two, my earplugs, because music is so important to me. So I studied politics, but in Nigeria here we call it political science, and I did that because at the time when I was leaving secondary school, I had a very, very vast interest in international relations, foreign diplomacy, and all of that. So political science was the closest I could get to knowing about that field. Some of my favorite YouTubers, I really like Dima Ume. I like her because she's very relatable. I also really like Fisayo Fusudo. I hope I pronounced that right. His videos are top notch, and I really admire that. And I also really like Ugochukwu Eluchie. Her YouTube channel is Ugodigogo. I like her because she's very creative in telling her stories, and her aesthetics are just, perfect. I'm single, guys. I'm very single. Of course, I don't just have one exclusive best friend, but I have a collective number of people that I love very much. I am somewhere in between. I can be introverted sometimes. I could also be an extrovert when situation just demands that I should be, but I'm not exclusively either of these. Yes, my special talent is that I am good with words. When I hear of a word, even though I haven't checked the meaning, I already know what that word means. Like, I could use a word in a sentence and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not sure if this thing is correct. but then I go to check and I see it's correct. Like, this has happened so many times. Like, it's just, I just know words even without, you know, going out of my way to check for them. There is no need for me to create a balance, because being in this industry is what I am called to do. I will talk about this extensively as we go on, so you should definitely stay subscribed to me, or no, my channel. I definitely think I am the laughing emoji, because I laugh a whole lot. Like, I am always laughing. Of course, I am a feminist. We should all be feminists. I'm a feminist because my experiences have shaped me into accepting this ideology. If I want to experience better for myself, if I want to see better for other women, if I want to see better for other men, even boys and girls, if I want to see better for everyone, then I have to be a feminist. But I could go on and on and on about why we should all be feminists, but I have to keep it short. So I wouldn't say I've always been this confident about myself, and I'm assuming that you mean confident about just how I look. It is just really accepting that there are things about myself that I cannot change, and for as long as I have to live, I have to be happy with those things. And I think this is so important for everybody, like everyone, to, you know, start to feel this way about themselves. Tall, short, slim, fat, dark, light-skinned, man, woman, any way you are, you just have to become so happy about who you are, what you look like. This is such a random question. What I think about ass crack hair, it's very natural. It's as natural as the sun, you know, coming out during the day and going out when it's night. It's as natural as the oceans. It's so natural. So if you have ass crack hair, then there's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, nobody even gets to see it anyway. So my biggest pet peeve has to be liars. I don't like when people lie, especially when they do it unnecessarily. It just makes me feel like my intelligence is being played on, and I think this is something that a lot of smart people like myself do not like. Thankfully, I have not had bad experiences with guys. My favorite sustainable development goal is the SDG 12, that deals with responsible consumption and responsible production. There is a target that by the year 2030, that there will be proper waste management through prevention, reduction, reusing and recycling. And this is so, you know, important to me, because I run a business that has this as, you know, one of its major agendas. It's called Frugals, and what we do is try to teach young girls and young women about sustainable fashion through encouraging thrifting culture. What it means to be creative is to be yourself, and it means seeing ideas where people would ordinarily look and not see anything. That's definitely what it means to be creative to me. I think I draw my biggest inspiration from music by artists like James Blake, Chloe and Hailey, Petit Biscuits. Beyonce also does a good job. So these artists really inspire me. I feel like I'm in such a good position to actually talk about this, and this is because I lost my mom when I was 12 years old, and how I handled it, to be honest, was just holding on to God's promises, just knowing that no matter what happens, I will not be left stranded. Another way I handled that loss, by crying and being expressive of my emotions. There was never a time where I felt like crying that I did not cry. So you first cry, you express the emotions, and then you encourage yourself. And sometimes you do both simultaneously. You can be crying and be weeping and telling yourself, I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm going to not leave me, and like it will work. I feel like if I say this on camera, I'll be giving a lot of people expo, you know, so that they can now pretend as if they are what I want. So I don't want to give anybody free expo to now enter my DM and I'll say, the Lord told me you are the one for me. None of that, please. Thank you. Definitely, yes. I definitely believe that one day I'll be the president of Nigeria, or at least, at the very least, I'd be a lawmaker, you know, a decision maker, a senator, legislator. I'm not just interested in telling people how they can change certain things. I'm also interested in showing how. Yes, so that's all the questions I have. If you got this far, then thank you so much for watching till the end. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, give me feedback as well. If there's something you think I can improve so far, let me know and I'd be so happy, you know, to receive your feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.